Thank you for tuning in to Exeter TV. Exeter TV is the town's public and government access channels, available on Comcast Channels 6 and 22. Channel 6 is your channel. If you have an idea for a program, want to host your own talk show, or submit a film, we're here to get your content on television. On Channel 22, we bring you live and replay coverage of government meetings and other town updates. A third channel, Blue Hawk Media, is operated by SAU 16 and can be found on Channel 8, with all your school sports, events, and meetings. You can watch Exeter TV online at exeternh.tv, Apple TV, and on Roku. Find us on social media for extra content. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified about live streams and new content. Tune in to our platforms every other Friday to watch the Exeter Biweekly Report, with recaps of recent events, updates from town departments, and messages from nonprofits in your area. If you head to our website, exeternh.tv, we invite you to sign up to our newsletter to receive monthly updates about new content, upcoming meetings, and more. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch Exeter TV and hope that you tune in to our other content as well.
mouse pad.
Yeah, well.
That's an ominous start. So we're here, the Exeter Historic District Commission. My name is Grayson Shepherd. I'm the chair, and we will start with introductions for the record. My left.
My name is Verity Boyer.
And I'm Gwen English. Nice to see you.
I'm Pam Jotto.
And Julie Gilman, Select Board Rep.
All right, so we are here for the continued public hearing for HD case 25-2. It's the application of Brian Mellick of Greenwing Construction on behalf of Paul and Jen Young for demolition of an existing porch and garage, change in appearance for the proposed construction of a new 5x14 porch with hip roof and new 3-bay garage on the property at 84 Front Street. We have seen this application a couple times, so I think everyone was here the first go around except for maybe Julie.
Yeah,
I
wasn't here.
I don't think you were here. So I don't know if you have any questions on the overall application.
I do not.
Okay, yeah, because kind of where we left off is the overall design we were fine with. There were some materials, questions and specs that we wanted to see. So if you want to just walk us through what you provided us, that would be.
Yeah, so I sent in two different options for windows. One is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Marvin, I forget which name it is. Did I send that one, or did I just say the Green Mountain?
You just the Green Mountain is what I saw. For
Okay, maybe I
windows,
just
and
asked
I
that.
may have
We
missed
got the
it.
double hung front.
Oh,
Yeah, so
oh, there it is.
the Marvin is it is an aluminum clad window, as opposed to the Green Mountain is an all wood. But it does have a historical component to it. It has the appearance of historical, it's just not wood. So it's gonna, you're getting some longevity there as well. All the casings are still gonna be wrapped in a wood. It's gonna match the existing trim detail in the house, painted. And then we just have to figure out if we're gonna do a 6/6 or a 2/2, because the current house has both.
Yeah.
I think we decided on the garage, it would be the 6/6, didn't we?
I think that's kind of what,
You guys
I
I
requested.
believe that was the
And we said,
opinion of
yeah,
our
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, all right.
resident window
If I remember.
experts.
Yeah, I remember, like, Jen was looking at the sizes, and when you start to restrict the size, some of those,
Yeah.
either a 2/2 or a 6/6 looks a little,
She wasn't. she
okay,
didn't have that.
perfect.
Yeah.
At the last meeting, did the board have any question about the type of garage door, whether it's arched or flat?
We did not get into that aspect of the garage door yet.
Okay.
And the garage door, you have some styles there that we looked at.
Right now, it's an aluminum, big giant, aluminum board. It's painted, but
And honestly, off the top of my head, I forget which one we picked, but they would be, like, basically a wood-clad window, or, sorry, garage door.
All right, so
So back to Julie's, are you thinking of an arched one or a flat one?
No, it would be a flat, because there's no arches on that
On that
structure at
building.
all.
Yeah.
So we would
Not
keep it.
anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, there was that beautiful arch that is now gone, but we will not go there again.
Wait, which one are you talking?
I'm talking about the arch that turned into a porte cochere.
No, that's not the same
No,
house.
it's not.
Different. Talking a different project.
took our rock through.
I'm not gonna let go of that, but
Wait, what are you talking about?
we promised not to let her take it out on you. Okay, so flat. Does anybody, I guess we can take it one at a time. Does anybody have any thoughts or questions about the window proposals?
Do they have simulated divided lights? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, it would be a simulated divided light, absolutely, with the spacer bars and
Yep.
and then exterior wood grills to match as close to the size and the shape as what's existing. And that holds true for the doors as well.
So we're talking about the windows in the garage now.
Yes.
In the addition, yeah.
Yeah, there's no change to the windows on the existing structure, it would just be on the new structure.
I think that just based off going off of what's written in our guidelines about material, that probably a Green Mountain window would be better. And from what I understand, they work very well. People like them. So is there a huge like price difference that's
I think there is a
going on here?
substantial price difference
Okay.
between the Green Mountains and I want to say the Green Mountains, last time we priced them out, they were about $2,000 a window.
Okay.
So they're not cheap.
Right.
But, I mean, they're all wood, they're,
Right.
mahogany casings, if that's what you want, if they're an applied casing. So,
Okay.
but yes, they do operate well.
Okay.
I mean, that would be fine. I mean, it would be better at the other, but we're fine with
Well,
that.
the other
wood.
option is to not have as many windows.
Yeah, that would not be fine with me.
Right.
That would not be fine at all.
So how many windows will you have? You have 3 in the front and 3 on the side? Or on the garage?
Boy.
That's all we have a view of.
Yeah.
Where's the,
You probably have some in the back.
3 in the front, then 3 in the back,
3 in the back?
yeah, and 2 on the sides.
Or 8?
Or at least 3 in the back, it's on the second
Oh, you
floor.
can go up and look at it.
Yeah, I think-
Oh, you do have the plans right there.
yeah.
Yeah, we have the
Yeah.
the original application, yeah.
I don't know that, yeah.
Yeah, the
Back view?
back only shows up on the plans.
Oh, okay.
They don't have an
Yeah, I
elevation
don't think
of
she
it.
included every piece of that, every page of that plan.
Who, Jen?
No.
No.
The plan's
My
all here, it's
email.
just the one elevation is just the garage door side. And there's a 3D of that corner, so we just don't see the rear at all.
Oh, yeah. Exterior elevation.
That would be the rear to
Your neighbors.
the neighbors.
Yeah, I think there's-
Yeah, to
So
the-
3 in the back, 3 in the front, and 2 on the side.
Oh, all right, there you go.
Or 3 on the side.
Right now, there's no
6, 9 windows.
windows on the back, but I would assume she'll have windows on the second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
It's a
windows upstairs.
Living
right?
space, yeah.
You'll want to have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is not, like, we're not doing the garage right away, so if we need to supply more on that, that's not a problem. Porch I'd like to get done before it starts snowing, though.
Yeah.
But
Did we have decisions to make on the porch, or was that pretty, I can't remember.
I think if my memory serves me correctly, there was some, we were looking for maybe a clarification on the materials on the
Yeah, you
porch.
guys asked for a sample. I gave Barbara, I believe her name is, correct?
Correct.
I gave her a sample. Do you have that?
Don't have it.
Or anything over there on the,
Here.
No, but,
let me go look in
I
the,
do have
Yeah.
a piece in the back of the truck if you really want to see it.
no.
Yeah, I mean, you can just tell, I guess,
Yeah, so.
yeah. Why don't you just explain what it is? Do you want me to go look in the office?
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Was it AZEK?
Was it
It's not
AZEK
AZEK.
like?
It's similar to AZEK. So I use this product called Acre, and it's a PVC composite with rice hulls. It's actually harder than AZEK. It's still going to be rot resistant, and once you paint it, you can't tell the difference between that and wood.
Okay.
It even has a slight texture to it, so it looks almost grainy.
It's
Rice
called
hull
Acre?
sounds very ecological.
Acre, is that?
Acre, A-C-R-E. Yep.
Okay, okay. Okay.
All right, so,
Nothing in there?
No, she's got it stowed somewhere.
Seems
Oh,
like you
so-
came in with a little square of
sure.
something
if you want to go grab it.
no, don't,
No,
that's
it's okay.
fine.
Oh, okay.
described.
If you know the material.
So I think that was the only thing that we were looking, originally for on the porch, so. Do we have any more questions or comments on the porch proposal or design?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, so we can move then to the garage, which we've discussed the windows. Then I guess the next question was the garage doors, which you provided
What's yours?
the proposal. Somewhere in this mess that I've made.
Road Valley, over here. There you got it, okay.
Do you have a particular design that you prefer? Is it-
For the garage door, there was two that she was debating between. And I thought I gave, on that email that I sent her, there was two numbers, if I'm not mistaken, that I listed on that email. And I'm trying to pull up that email now.
Whatever it is, I know it's, my wife's really particular about matching.
I think it's, is it
the house
number
as much as we can.
6 or 12? This is garage doors, wood composite door, painted trim color similar to gallery number 6 or number 12.
So I guess that's
So it's whatever's in the bottom right of these two pages.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Yep, 6 or 12. I'll have to connect the internet here to get it, but.
Public with capital P's 2012, I think.
Okay.
Do you want me to point it out?
I would, because I don't see numbers on here.
Well, that's because there aren't any.
Numbers on that?
Yeah, they're right.
On the website, there were.
Oh.
So it was a question of either this style, where was the other one, I believe?
It's the page before that at the bottom right.
They've got the,
Yeah, there are numbers in the top right corner. They're just very faint.
Oh, they are, all right.
Ah,
So that's,
Or 6 or
is
12.
that 6? Yeah, so there's number 6.
I see, okay. Thank
So
you.
they'll have glass up the top, it'll be a panel door.
okay.
Okay.
I believe painted.
Yeah, it'll all be
gray. They'll be
painted. Yeah,
painted
yeah,
gray,
yeah.
like the house.
Yeah.
Oh, the doors will be painted too?
Yeah. Because everything in the house is
There's no.
gray and dark gray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And in fact, the structure's out back. You recall, these are all.
The windows are 2 over 2 on the garage? Have you decided that?
I think you're gonna go 6 over 6.
Oh, on the garage?
On the garage, 6 over 6 on the garage, yep.
Okay. Oh, so that's why those 2 are appropriate. And they're all overhead doors, they're not any sliding ones.
No, no, no,
Can't
no
do
sliders.
that.
on that.
Enough
Yeah, not
room
on,
for
not on the
sliders.
garage. No, everything will either be an overhead door or just a regular entry door.
I forgot you had 3 and there's nowhere to slide to.
Okay.
Do we need to know anything more?
Does anyone have any questions?
I'm confused, I'm sorry. Are the garage doors on 6 and 12, they're 3 over, like they're 2 panels, 3 over 3? Or are you calling that 6 over 6?
Sorry, what's your question?
Like, I'm looking
Yeah,
at this
so-
and I'm seeing 3 over 3, but that's 6 over 6, is that how you're?
Well, the 6 over 6 will be on the windows themselves. The
the window.
Just a six-light door
Okay.
on the garage door.
Okay,
Yeah, so each panel will have more than likely 6 lights, and it'll have,
okay,
I
okay,
guess, probably about 3 panels in them.
okay, all right.
Does that make?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So we have the porch and we have the garage. Anything else?
Does anybody
Do we
have
have-
any?
Yeah, does anybody have an opinion on which garage door is more appropriate for the place, given that you can't see it from anywhere and it's in,
I think
Yeah,
that
it's kind of
is,
hidden.
we can leave that to them.
I mean, my initial reaction is 6 as opposed to 12, but that's not necessarily something that's due to historical accuracy as opposed to just
Yeah.
a preference. So you can take that for whatever that's worth, which I don't think is very much.
If you're giving me the option, I'll take my wife's preference.
That's very good.
well, and remember, you're gonna paint them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's a little thrown off when you're looking at, a nice
Yeah.
mahogany door as opposed to
Yeah.
a painted door.
Yeah.
They look a little different.
It would just look really, I mean, it's, being in wood, as you know, I hate to paint over any wood, but that, it would just look odd
Yeah.
with that, the way the house is,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
you know.
Can you remind me on your porch, what component of the porch is made, I'm sorry to reopen this, I have a quick question about the acre material that you're using. What portion of the porch is gonna be done in that?
So it's all gonna be like the exterior, the trim around it. So, the trim, on the stair stringers, the trim that's gonna wrap around the bottom of the deck, and then also frame out that lattice, that wood lattice that we're gonna put underneath it.
Okay, and it just is less, I mean, it's more rot resistant than like other woods, is that the thing?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
be there long after we're all
Okay.
gone.
Right.
Which so will the house, so,
Yes, the house, the house will.
knock on wood.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, anything where you're
after
having
people
almost
do
ground
it.
contact and you're getting water splashing in,
Yeah.
there's no wood that's around today that'll last.
Right, and-
Unless it's treated to the.
yeah,
And even that,
right.
Yeah, even-
And this is the challenge, because I was looking at our guidelines, and we do discourage like PVC products, but also like, hearing your explanation, it's like, well,
We're
maybe we
happy
need to.
to, look, if that's, we're happy to use wood on it.
I mean, I don't think, I think it's not necessary. I just was curious, because this is a place where like, that product might perfectly well be better than what we have written. So it's just good to talk about, I think,
Yeah.
but.
and
it's-
once this is over, I'll shoot out in the truck and I can
Like
grab you
it-
guys that same one and look at it. I mean, the
Well,
stuff
and
is
the other
really
thing, it's
cool.
only the frame, we're using wood on the rest of it.
Right,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
think in that case, yeah, that's just why I was curious,
It
but
was
I think
just
that
out of
sounds,
The areas where you would see.
Right.
Kind of
Right.
holds it,
I think that
But,
sounds great.
you know, it's.
So the decking and the treads are wood.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
either 1x4, like a fir or something like that, and then it's also gonna get painted.
Yeah, oh, okay,
Because the existing is painted now,
yeah.
so we'll probably paint
Yeah.
whether it's trim color or the house body color. We'll figure that part out.
It's the house body color that the porch is in.
Okay,
But, the house body, if you remember the house, it's like mostly, I would say it's a lighter, or a gray, and then you have very dark, which frames out
Yeah.
the pieces all around the
Yeah.
house. I don't know how long, I've heard from a long time ago, the house used to be white, but long before, maybe long before the 60s, maybe into the 40s, I don't know. Any work I've tried to do on it, historical.
yeah, okay.
Well, houses were all kinds of colors, especially in the Victorian period.
Yeah,
Well, in that particular style of the treatment on the front is supposed to look like stone.
yeah,
So sometimes they're painted a more tan-ish color.
yeah.
or granite-y.
Well, I grew up in a Queen Victorian in Woburn, and I'm glad it's not that color. I'm glad this is not a Queen Victorian. No, I can only do with so many pinks and purples.
Yeah, it was in pink.
Yeah, they were parts of it, yeah.
All right.
So I guess, do we have a motion to accept the application as complete?
Move to accept the application?
To have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
So I know we've had plenty of discussion, but after that, do we have any discussion on the points?
Discussion on the discussion?
Yeah.
I think we just need to list out the things that we did discuss, like the windows are going to be simulated dividing lights. We can say we prefer one model over another, but I don't think we need that. Yeah, that's not, doesn't need to be as a condition. And the garage doors, I don't know if you want to choose a particular one, or,
I think that's discretion. You know, I don't have much of a preference.
either of your choices, the 6 or 12 that are listed here are appropriate.
Okay, great. Yeah, perfect.
And then the only other thing was the 6/6 and the garage windows I have written down.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's changed from what's on the drawings.
Yeah, so do I have, does somebody want to take a stab at a motion with those conditions?
Well, I've already forgotten the garage doors, the 6/6 windows, and what was the third one?
The simulated divided light.
And was there anything on the porch?
No, I think we were comfortable with that material.
Okay, I move to accept with the 3 stipulations, which are stimulated light,
Simulated divided
Divided light.
light.
the garage doors are numbers 6 or 12 on your brochure, and the windows in the garage will be 6/6.
Nailed it. Do I have
Thought she was gonna try to sneak in an arch.
She thought about it. Do I have a second?
I'll second, yeah.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Go forth.
Thank Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your patience.
No,
and-
no,
and-
absolutely,
And
totally
working with us, so
understand.
thank you very much.
It's that my patience only would have run out if it was -10 in January. I wouldn't. Yeah, but yeah, no, thank you very much.
Yes,
Good luck
you.
with your project.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Will be
Yeah.
Do you want to see a sample?
Unless you need to get some steps in or something, you're
I do
gonna.
not need to get stuff.
Yeah, so-
You know what you could do is leave it in the lobby,
Sure.
if you don't
It
mind
is,
me
it
having.
is 5 feet long.
Oh,
It's a scrap that was sitting in the back of my truck.
if you get a scrap during construction, would you bring it on?
I will, absolutely.
Yeah.
We used to
And
have.
there should be one in the office.
We used to have a collection of different materials
do.
because we've moved, modern technology has changed the materials that we can use, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
we like to get the hands-on aspect of, what it looks like. Is it paintable? Is it, going to
Yeah.
glossy or whatever? So I don't know where that box went either.
I mean, it's unfortunate we can't do everything out of wood. I would rather do that,
Well,
but
not today's wood, not with that house.
no.
No, not to that. See, as they know, I work in forest land management, and today's wood's completely different than.
Yeah, I have a great picture of a quarter sawn piece of wood from the 1850s, and it's got, I don't know, 500 rings or 250 rings.
And now it'll have.
Now it'll have
10,
20 or 10.
Yeah, we were discussing it, part of our change in our management for value and climate change is to, instead of trying to grow trees faster, we're trying to improve soil and grow trees slower. And
Excellent.
kind of yeah, I have cookies back at my office where the rings are this wide, and it's like a potato chip. It's
Yeah.
awful, awful. Yeah,
sad.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Thank
you very
Thank
much.
you very much,
Oh, that
everyone.
was lovely.
Well, or you can bring that 5-foot
Yeah, you
sample
still
in
have
when
to
you
come
join
by
the
and talk
board.
about the first.
I know, I will, I know. I thought I had the email, but I've got it here on this sheet, so I'll write it down and I'll shoot you an email.
I think I'll see him at a conference in a couple of weeks. Well,
Oh, yeah.
And Julie, I did get your email.
Okay.
So I will, so I'll
Yeah,
send
well,
it.
tell him I said hello.
Thank you very much. I'd like
Thank
to
you.
have somebody with some experience like yours, so. Well,
And it
at
was
it.
absolutely terrific in your obituary.
Nice, Pam.
Do you know something we don't know?
She's been doing sales her whole life.
She's been doing something tonight.
I'll put that in minutes.
You know, we want people to join.
Yeah, fair here.
All right, so next order of business is the approval of the minutes from June 18th. Does anybody have any notes or get a chance to look at the minutes?
Well, I wasn't here, so I can't say. I have a question.
Is this from
What
June?
is ASIC on the third paragraph of page 2?
I think it's supposed to be AZEK, which
Yes.
is AZEK.
Yeah, AZEK.
But they're not using that, they're using acre. So now I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they
Yeah, that was the first I had heard them say acre, so I think
Okay.
he was calling it an AZEK-like material.
Okay, so it is AZEK. And that was it, just two on the second page.
Yeah, I didn't see
Didn't see anything else.
much. Do we have, I don't think we have a quorum to approve the minutes.
Well,
Or is it a quorum of the
people
people
here.
here? So, I guess we can.
Well, you've got
You
three
got
of you.
three, yeah, I
so
wasn't
go
sure
for
if we
it.
needed a quorum of the whole board to approve the minutes. So, anybody notice anything else on the minutes? All right. So, do I have a motion to approve the minutes as amended?
Well, I can't. One of you who was there?
I move to approve the minutes of June 18th, 2025 with two changes as noted.
I brought it in anyways.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you.
Appreciate it, thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Does anybody have any other business?
I don't.
I would like to, I had two things. One is our town planner, who has been coming to our meetings, is out on a personal leave for 6 to 8 months.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we won't see him here. It does affect our CLG grant.
Right.
I'm going to be the point person now, but I'm probably going to call on you, Verity, because you know the person that we were contracting with
Yeah.
at some point. But usually what happens is we sign the contract, the consultant goes out and does all the work, and we see it like halfway through and then at the end.
Yeah.
So, and you showed everyone a sample of what we're looking to do.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Yeah.
really cool idea.
It's going to be great education-wise for us and then for anybody that is interested in being on the HCC. It's good for the Heritage Commission. That and also the budget. The budget's coming up, the town budget is coming up, and I'm going to be working on that too. I think when we started this project that we're doing this year, the idea was to continue down in groups of properties, because it's starting at the east end of High Street, right? Yeah, and then we'll do another chunk next year. So I'm proposing to budget another 20,000, which is what we did for this year's grant, to do another chunk of High Street in the same way. Because we have such a diversity of properties along High Street, it's really going to be handy to be able to tell something more modern does actually have some characteristics that are important to keep or maintain. So if that sounds good to you folks, I'd propose to do that.
Yeah, that's great. Would you rather do that than do one of those educational forums you were talking about at one point?
A camp thing like we did a long time ago?
Yes.
I think with this, like, we got a grant from the National Alliance of Preservation Commissions. I can never remember if it's alliance or association, but where we had a workshop with the members of the HDC and the Heritage Commission. We had 3 people, I think, that came in that went over similar things to what this grant project is going to do, where they talked about contributing resources, and we had an exercise, and they photoshopped a building on High Street out and had us design one to go in there, and then we discussed them about whether it was appropriate treatment for that place that it existed. It was a day and a half or 2 days. So there are a lot of things in there. I can't remember them all because it was about 10 years ago. But other towns have started to do them, and the CLG grant money we were one of the first ones to do that, and there was a question of whether or not they would pay for it as part of what the Secretary of the Interior's standards are. Secretary of Interior provides the money to the Division of Historical Resources, who then provides grants to us. So whatever we're deciding has to be approved by the Secretary of the Interior.
And that is cool, but I was actually thinking of one of these, having something like, does your house need, for example, new windows? And everybody looks at $2,000 for a window and thinks, oh, dear God, no.
That was a little extreme, but I like them.
But there are things you can do. And we had somebody, again, it must have been 10 or 15 years ago, who did a workshop on windows, and we had someone who did a workshop on paint.
Yes.
And these are things that people, especially who have places in the historic district, need to know, that you do not need to pay $2,000 for a window.
I think that we may be able to get someone for free to do the window one. I think the Preservation Alliance has some, actually, they have some available money in a revolving thing, so that it's not a timely, like, we don't have to get it in by September. So that, I'll look into it. It might be just I don't know if it's what's the word I want, bricks and mortar kind of grant, or if we can use it for an educational purpose, but I'll check it out. But you're right.
I think that DHR, because I just was speaking with Brandy, who I can't remember what she does, but they are going to open up the CLG grant round for like commission trainings, which I know is not what we were talking about, but I think it's like $5,000 to $7,000 to have that done. And I would think that the best thing to do would be to wait, because I think there are other towns who might be interested in having that training who would open it up regionally. So it might not be something that we would, I don't know the specifics, but that could be a good way is to just be friendly with another town who knows they want to do that.
I was thinking the same thing, because we were all invited to one in Somersworth, I think.
Yeah.
And then there was one further north too, Walpole or somewhere.
We went to one in Nottingham not that long ago.
They're great.
So I think we should try to take advantage of that for the next year,
Yep.
because the budget's going to be really tight. And even $7,000, I think.
But if we could get a free guy to come and do windows, I think that would be, and just not for even the whole day, just for 2 or 3 hours.
Yep. Well, I have like 5 different vendors that we can solicit. Hey, advertise here.
Yeah, okay.
And then also, the Heritage Commission is going to do another presentation on one of our historic surveys. We just did one on the Pine Street, Elliott Street area. It was well received. People, it was a kind of bad weather night, so we didn't have a lot of
Oh, we
big
had a
audience
lot
here.
more people than I thought were going to come.
And, well, they all lived in the area.
Well, yeah.
And they also all knew most of what we told them.
Yes, they did.
It was very interesting, but people that saw it on TV, said it was a really good thing to do. So we have 2 others that we can put forward. So
Okay.
I'll let you know when those happen.
Sounds good.
All right.
So
I
that's
love
all.
this. That's great.
We've got one other thing. I got an email from someone who lives at 65 High Street who asks about does replacing include tearing down the current structure and rebuilding the steps and stoop of the code? Or steps and stoop to code? We plan on maintaining the same material and design, including historical original balustrades. So I'm assuming that the answer is yes, and I didn't want to respond.
They're
Shoot.
demolishing a porch,
Yes.
not the house.
Correct.
Yeah, it sounded like.
That's what it sounded like. when
Or
you-
the steps to the
Okay,
house.
okay.
So,
That might be, depending on what materials they're using, that might be a project of limited impact. What's the word we use in our zoning ordinance? Where the town planner and the building
Oh.
inspector go out and review it, and if it doesn't make if they're using the same materials, if they, then probably a limited impact.
yeah, because apparently in our guides, the response is, you do not need an application as long as you're maintaining the existing structure and materials.
Right.
If you're repairing or replacing your steps using the same materials and design, this is considered maintenance.
Right.
Yep.
So I didn't respond to this email. I had not responded to it yet because of 91A concerns, but I plan on just shooting that over to Barb and the team, but I just wanted to get everyone's thoughts.
Well,
on
I
that
read
on
it the way you do, that,
If it's maintenance,
Yeah.
then go ahead.
If-
If they're changing materials to something, well, I don't know, I mean, do you want to have them come in if they're doing the AZEC instead of wood? It's different, but it looks the same, and it's paintable.
Yeah.
Well, they could just go out and take a look. And
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll
there is that
shoot an
one
email.
person on High Street. We aren't on TV, are we?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, we are. Oh, well. But, yeah, if they're just fixing it, it should be okay. I would feel a little bit better if Mr. Eastman went out and looked at it, but,
Yeah,
Well, that's what
I'll shoot them an email and say, just go and, or I'll shoot
I would,
folks, the town folks, and say, can you just follow up with these people and just let them know that you're coming out?
yeah.
And they may have, because it's been a couple weeks, I just
Right, and,
responded, yeah.
yeah, I would send it to Barb and Doug Eastman,
Yeah.
just to be sure it's for their opinion that it's a project of limited impact, so.
Yep. That's all I had.
oh,
All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
move to adjourn.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, we are adjourned.
Very good.
Thank you for tuning
And
in
you
to
are-
Exeter TV. Exeter TV is the town's public and government access channels, available on Comcast channels 6 and 22. Channel 6 is your channel. If you have an idea for a program, want to host your own talk show, or submit a film, we're here to get your content on television. On Channel 22, we bring you live and replay coverage of government meetings and other town updates. A third channel, Blue Hawk Media, is operated by SAU 16 and can be found on Channel 8, with all your school sports, events, and meetings. You can watch Exeter TV online at exeternh.tv, Apple TV, and on Roku. Find us on social media for extra content. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified about live streams and new content. Tune in to our platforms every other Friday to watch the Exeter Biweekly Report, with recaps of recent events, updates from town departments, and messages from nonprofits in your area. If you head to our website, exeternh.tv, we invite you to sign up to our newsletter to receive monthly updates about new content, upcoming meetings, and more. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch Exeter TV and hope that you tune in to our other content as well.